be on it for a little while before we go to work. Did some service calls this morning. With other computer questions, I got you every which way. 1,000. That's my world all day, every day. So we share the live. The deal is eventually when I get more time, I'll do a lot more lives. Most definitely. But once again, computer stuff, got you. Life relationship, I suffered. Mr. Narcs, got you. I got my ink all day, every day. This stands for life relationship, I suffered. Mr. Narcs. But I just, this morning I did some service calls, computer stuff, which is my world. I love it. So, computer questions, Apple, Microsoft, laptop, desktop, I got you. I can teach anybody in the world. And the idea is to do more TikToks, tutorials about that. So, share knowledge, etc. Because if I pass tomorrow, then all this goes with me. So why not just share to the world? You can be your own computer technician at home or do your own little gig. I got you. I can be a teacher. It's real easy. You know? So. But yeah, I'm definitely doing more live during the day. What's up, mommy? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. Small little live real quick. But yeah, for sure, most definitely doing live. During the day, there's a lot more traffic, etc. 12, 1, 2 in the morning, I get off work, not really, because you know everyone's typically sleeping for the most part. So, but good workouts this morning. Good Jenny Craig power walks for 40 minutes? Am I saying that right? Yeah, 40 minutes. So it's hella good. And then tomorrow the day, get my hair did, get it twisted again. So, but how's everyone's day going? How you start? How's the week coming along? How's everything with you guys? And like, I've been a lot of DMs like when I start doing more lives, so I will try to be on here more, at least an hour or a couple hours a day potentially during the week wise. Monday to Friday, I'll try most definitely, but you know, we all have our lives most definitely on that note. But on the computer stuff, I get to do all-in-one desktop. Sorry, all-in-one Dell that's failing. This sucks because it's a pretty all-in-one. The downfall, the screen's failing. So I'm gonna test it. If external with HDMI, like see external monitor, and we can see that it's a temporary fix. We get a pilot version of it, but you can do it for now. But it's told the gentleman, so potentially you might have to do look for another computer or put a computer together for him. We'll figure that out. Then I have an older one, a lot of popping during the day. Oh yeah, no, yeah, hella. Like this is 31 viewers right here. That's like the most I've ever had in my life. In a minute, you know. I think the highest I've ever seen is 40. But it's all cool, you know. It's not for cloud, not for recognition. Not just talking about him. That's it. And that's what a lot of my followers on the platforms are. Like, now that I go live on Facebook, now they're jumping on my TikTok, which I'm gonna call it. They be asking me questions like, I thought, ask me any questions. Oh, what's the lady? What's the Serena? How you doing? Welcome to the live. They'd be asking me questions in my DMs like, you know, can you talk about, you know, life, relationship? Like, that's what I do. You know, why people cheat, why people break up, like, why do I feel like this? Why do I keep giving people chances? I was like, oh, well, that's all church's last steps. You know, like, I was sure, you know, we're raising correctly. You know, we're raised in a judgment cycle not knowing, and that's why we give a lot, and then we don't get nothing back, and we sit and die every single time. And it sucks, well, definitely, right? But the idea eventually is to figure it out. And TikTok is the number one platform. That's why eventually I'll have my TikTok on my phone. And if you follow me, cool. If you're not, if you're new to the live, etc. So I died in 2020. So, you know, May 3rd, 2020. Where's it at? Actually, May 3rd, and then actually right here, May 3rd, with my ex-wives. I love oxymoron, which I'm gonna give a column on pretty soon. You know, we can let go your exes 1,000. You know, face to face, nose to nose, mouth to mouth. No feelings behind it, nothing behind it. You know, you forgive, not forget. Don't hate, don't dislike, don't grudge against them. You can finally let them go in your head, your mansion, your door, the door pane that they own. Now you can close it. Finally, you know. And that's why I tell her, like, tell everybody, you gotta be 1,000 with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Like, I'm over them. You know, if you're not, it's cool. If you're not, it takes time. But that's why, you know, I'm gonna get, you know, like I told her, I love you for leaving me. She's like sounding crazy. Like, yeah, it's an oxymoron. So you're gonna add more tattoos? Cool. Oh yeah, no, I have. Oh, cute. I have a lot. This year I'm gonna get quite a bit. I'm getting my birthday's February 1st around the block, so I'm getting love here, hate here because this is the M side, good side, narc side, narcissist side, bad side. God disciples, devil disciples. And that's why I have, you know, love, hate, and then my collarbone. You know, I'm gonna have like, I love you for leaving me. And if he has time, I'm gonna add the rest of my hashtags. So I have all my hashtags here. Well, not all. I would say about half of them right here. Then add the other half and top it off right here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely about ink therapy and all. Like, yes, everybody that has ink therapy, etc. With all the story behind them, with Duffy, and not bragging rights every which way, but mine's down to life. Relation we suffered M's and Arc for, and I just simplify it best as. So, but yeah, that's my world. I love it. Painful. I'm not. The thing is, like, a human body, humans. That's not what I want to say that humans were weak. Physically, we're hella weak. Mentally also, but we can eventually become beast, God, etc. And you become Mowgli in the Matrix, Trinity, etc. Then you're blessed. Now you comprehend the world. Now you understand why everyone destroyed you, hurt you. Comprehend it now. And now you forgive, not forget. You don't have no bitterness towards them. And you're blessed. Sorry, on your nose. And you're blessed. So eventually I will have, what tattoo has changed your life? Awesome question. So my original tattoo on my stomach, it says, fuck haters. I got that on my birthday when I was 18, a long time ago. I'm about to be 41. 18 hard always. But I did that at the time because, I was getting hated on by a lot of people. I didn't do anything wrong for the most part. I kept it humble, but I was like, fuck everybody in the mother, Not really wise, but that was the mentality then, because if you have no guidance, you don't come out humans function, why you get hated on, then you're going to say fuck haters, you know what I mean? So that was, I guess, the beginning of it. But for sure, this one is after that. I got Lace Up from MGK, the Gunner, Machine Gun Kelly, and basically his analogy of Lace Up is hey, no matter what you do in this world, no matter what you do, you lace up, you have your kicks, you put if you have laces, lace up, etc. And go into the world, do your job, do your part. Don't matter if it's work, being a mom, watching kids, whatever you're doing, you just do your part in this world, and just that day by day type of thing. And for sure, yes, he said it, that was definitely. But that was weird. But that was for sure. That's what started going. And then after that, the main ones is this, square and circles. SOS, I got this. And for sure started with this, I started with this one, SOS, stuck on stupid. Heard it before, Mungo, I took that as an analogy he'd been saying, so I took it, because, that's what it is. It's sorry, you guys can't hear me. 2 seconds. Yeah, someone's trying to call me, so you from what I can hear me now, it's my nephew. Like, he probably trying to call me again, because I don't get a lot of people that call me, honestly. Like, just like my followers, certain followers I vibe with most definitely, and certain family members, and that's about it. So he might try to call again. So if you can hear me, please let me know, and I'll continue on. If not, I'll have to unplug my audio from my mic to my phone so it can catch up. I believe TikTok already fixed that glitch, but just let me know. I'll just continue on, most definitely. But yeah, so then I got SOS, stuck on stupid. It's an awesome analogy because you just have the excuses in life than to be honest, run from the situation. And after that, basically the ones that got throwing love to the fullest is the ones that I'm doing now as we speak. So after Mexico legit, I was in entanglement. That's how it on me, which is it's totally cool. I had that to get to this point, well, to the point back in May 3rd, 2020 when I died, and then from there I became pretty much woke, like, I don't know, November, December 2020, because I was doing the narc talk most definitely. But with that said, like, because I believe my ex was a narcissist, right? So, because we have, she had the criterias, and so did I was more the verbal abuser, she was the physical abuser, and, we all have the rights and wrongs most definitely. So prior to that, becoming woke, etc., I was just making my notes, writing my notes down. I was like, I'm gonna call the whole world out. Like, either I can stay quiet and just keep it to myself, or at least help one person in this world. I'm already in social media. I'm already in the mix. I was doing Facebook, but Facebook, IG, Twitter, Snap, it's not the one. You can try to talk about it, but no one's gonna vibe with you, especially as a male. But in this world, females get more recognition, more support every which way. Female support, females 1,000. Males don't get male support, and we don't get a love. Honestly speaking, I keep it 1,000, But it's cool because I tell people, don't worry about nobody. Not really when I say that, but you don't need nobody but yourself. you eventually become woke. All you need is you. Your true happiness is from yourself. Goodness and love and support. And after that is all the people that you want in your life, your kids, your partner, whoever, whoever you're at with. But if they decide to leave because they want to deal with you, mess with you, then that's their choice. Pray for them, they do good, and that's it. Move on. You trip, you don't fall, you adapt to the situation. A lot of churches lost them, so obviously when people leave them, especially those close people that are close to them, be a partner, family, friends, they're getting their feelings. I'm not really emotional guy. I wasn't really then, but now I'm not really. Only like when I watch movies, flicks, read books. Well, I don't really books anymore, honestly, but watch TikToks, emotional stuff. Certain things, trigger the emotions definitely, but I already comprehend the world, so that's why I made all my ink, and one plus one equals three. My analogy is basically calling someone dumb in a nice way, without them letting know they're dumb, or whatever the situation is, their actions. But once again, it's to have them do things correct, not incorrectly. If you do 1 plus 1 equals 3 incorrectly, if you do 1 plus 1 equals 2 correctly, right, and so on and so on. So that's why I love all my ink. As far as all my ink in general, but as far as the M-Snark, life relation I suffered, empathist, narcissist, and that's how I'm calling the whole world out. Not in a bad way, in an open-minded debate way, not debate like war, just an open-minded debate about life relation I suffered. That's why I'm gonna do a TikTok pretty soon when I catch up with myself about all you people that debate anyone on social media platforms, that you send take the debate wise of race, religion, politics. Take that away. What you got? What you got to talk about? Can you teach them about life, relation, except for M's and R's? A lot of them can't because that's how they sit on. They marinate on traditional BS things that has controversy every which way. Like I used to, would I say care about it? I would talk about it. I could talk about it open-minded, but people getting the feelings. And I don't care about that talk because it sucks what happened. It sucks what's happening, but we can't do anything for the time being. The community can if we grow as a community potentially, but a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people don't understand that, and that's the issue. They sit on entertainment. Entertainment. Remember, in this world, entertainment makes $1. Entertainment does. Anything that's negative, etc. Positive is sure, kinda more than the negative part. The drama. Whatever it's called, 90 Day Fiance, and which I'll do some stitches too. And anything with that negative shit, the Kardashians, all that stuff, like, they got money. As it is, they already got money, fame, and status, and you're just making richer by watching them. If that's you want to support them, definitely. But they're still going through relationship trauma. They're still going. They still have to deal with their ex's past pain, trauma, child trauma. If they don't show it like because they wear the match smiles, Eventually, when they choose to, they can work on themselves. But they're financially stable. Well, a lot of them definitely, but they're still broken. Trigger warning, huh? I tell you, all church lost them, the anarchs. Y'all broken like I was. Codependent, but the idea is to become, as a church lost them, to go your healing process and awakening process, eventually become a process. At least do your awaken part so you can comprehend the situation. Then you're good, then you're blessed. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about this. I've had some followers tell me, especially on Facebook, that I talk about the same things. I'm like, drop the subject. I'll talk about whatever you like, but if it's race, religion, politics, I won't talk about on TikTok. Heck no. I'll easily get banned because that's why I tell people, which that's not worry about. If you want to talk about that, we can do that on a Zoom call, maybe an IG, a podcast. That's what we can talk about more freely without worrying about getting banned. Because people get in the feelings. Why do people get in the feelings in this world? Because petty, simple, little words. Why do people fight? Petty, simple, little words. Because why? Because petty little words trigger trauma. That's why. That's why you have reactive abuse, because it brings you your past memories of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and childhood trauma 1,000. That's why you have to learn to let go 1,000. If not, you'll be there for a very long time. And the idea eventually is to at least get your awakening part. If not, stay in the 2D world of the Matrix. There is no red blue pill. Take the blue pill, stay there, but take that away. Stay lost. I said 2D world, sheep world. You don't know what's going on. What I'm saying is Japanese, right? Which is cool. Hey, I'm not being like, I'm not being rude to you. When I say this, I just like to crack jokes. The idea is to have fun in life. I like to tell you at work, you have a shitty job, right? But the idea, if you choose to, is make your environment fun. And then from there, why you people that are having thinking what you're thinking, the job sucks, even for the paycheck, but at least if you're vibing bullshit, they'll vibe bullshit with you because they get comfortable with you. And that's the way it's all about carrying, the way you carry yourself. So that's what I mean. Like at work, I crack BS during day shift, night shift, etc. It's all about vibing. I make my work environment fun. Ain't the best job in the world? No. I'm pushing windows, loading the trucks, but I could be an IT guy, yes, but I have no credentials. I could be a manager, all that stuff, but I have no credentials. But, I worry about that? No. I just verbalize like, I'm not really wise, but I can do that job easily. Anybody can. You can. It's just paperwork. It's just offers. But a lot of people here in the Valley, I probably see the world, they don't know how to mess with computers. Hey, Psychic, more, how you doing? Welcome to live right now. How's it going? But, they don't mess with computers. So me, like at work, whatchamacallit, hey, awesome guy, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to live. How's your week coming along? The computer issues during the doc. I'm here. Rito, computer out there doing my ish, And they think like I'm a badass. I'm like, nah, I can teach anybody in this world. The computers are easy to work on. I promise you that. Well, it's harder. A lot harder. I'm definitely taking. It's like coding, programming, stuff like that. Software technicians, that's a little more difficult. But basic computer use, no, it's pathetically easy to train top. I could teach anybody in the world. That's why I'll start doing more TikTok tutorials. I install Windows, OS, iOS, the links. If you tell people, I can be your teacher. Any part of the world you use TeamViewer, it's remote software. I can help you diagnose your computer and tell you what you need to do to make it faster, more responsive, all that good stuff. Versus taking it to a shop and get charged hella money and then you get discouraged you buy a new laptop. The newer laptops, honestly, a lot of them are garbage because they're faster, all that good stuff. The downfall is they overheat and they cook themselves. Now you're $300, $400, $500 in the hole because your laptop only lasted for 1 year because they cook themselves. But there's software you can do to adjust the fan, you do cooling pad. There's things you can do to prevent that, to give you more longevity of the laptop. But when they say laptops, they won't tell you that. They just say, hey, what's up? It's HP, it's Dell. Have a good day. It's a nice laptop. It's fast. And that's it. And they, if they know about computers, I love computers. So I know how they function. I know what brand not to buy, what generation, all that good stuff. Because you say a fanatic of computers. I get happy when I see computers, especially when I see them on. I'm already calling them what they are, like on flicks and movies, TVs, all that to Dell, to HP, Chromebook. And with that said, don't buy them basic laptops like Chromebooks, HP Streams. Those are very, very basic laptops, and they're just, honestly, the paperwork, the garbage, don't want to last long. Poor design. Passive cooling where there is no fan, which is a dumb design. But I will do more TikToks about that. And then, once again, I'm not an IT guy. I'm a computer technician. I'm a mechanic. I know how to fix computers. A lot of IT guys think they can fix computers. They don't know they can fix computers. That's why they make so much money out of businesses, because they're not there to really fix a computer. If they're not a fixing computer, I only see the technician doing this, the keyboard, they're fixing it. It's all a mental game. If you don't see physical numbers, that's why I always do task manager, to see live what's happening with the computer, and from there, start fine tuning, etc. That's like right now. There's a service call, like 3 service calls, right? So one of them was the Dell one, the last screen I'm gonna do check it right now before I leave, and that was basically the external monitor, right? Hey, King of the South, you how's it going? Welcome to live. How's the family? How's life? How's health? How you behaving? What you call it? And the second one was I've been trying to get to it for a minute, but to look at the Dell tower, her tower, to see if I can make it faster. When I get there, it's the old dinosaur. Not really when I say this, but the Dell Dimension. I think like 2000 or 2300, which is DDR. I was telling the missus, like, I'm gonna be honest with you off the back, like that is not really as a dinosaur. That's DDR. DDR is way outdated. Windows 10 will run really slow. Even Windows 7 will run slow because it'll get you by type of thing. But honestly speaking, you should do like at least Windows 7, Windows 10, but at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. That tower can only do maybe 2 for sure, potentially 4 gigabytes of RAM, but I doubt it, probably 2. And that's not suffice. That just barely get you by. So if you want to, I'll put a tower together for you while I work on the computers, and then we'll make it more modern. At least DDR2, you put at least 8 gigabytes of RAM in that. Potentially 16, depends on the tower, but at least 8. For your basic use of Google, paying bills, YouTube, that'll be suffice easily. Be way better than what you have. So I gotta put a tower together for her, work on my girl's laptop. And the last call was a young cat. He worked on his laptop. Well, first initially he told me that it was something, the LCD screen, right? And from there was I told him I'll double check it with the Woo, and then he told me that it was like, yo, that he can't see the screen. Like it boots up, but I can't see the screen. I go, was it working initially? He's like, yeah, it was. He's up because the hinge broke with the Woo, and he's I'll be honest, I opened it up. Also, he opened it up, so that's cool, nice. So yeah, I opened it up, and now I can't see the display. So it boots up. I go, well, potentially, it could be the cable itself. It's not pushing on the way. I go, you feel it slide in, but yeah, this we're like a certain clip, etc. Right? So I showed up there, and I just roll up. What's up? Well, hey, how you doing, little man? I talk to the moms. I'm in the check-in, and I go, so boots up. We booted it up, right? Hey, Marlo Contour, how's it going? Welcome to the live. And the kid's young. I don't know. I'm assuming potentially like 16, 18. For sure, high school time for sure. Maybe if I don't know, 8th grader. But anyways. So I go, what happened with the laptop? Well, it's because I broke the corner, it came apart. Oh, the hinges, it dislodged itself. That's just for the newer. Okay, so here's the laptop talk. All the laptops you used, the kids use the middle center of the laptop. Don't use the corners, which a lot of people, I would say 99% of the world use the corners. The downfall about that is you're going to snap the hinges eventually, be it from the LCD screen side or on the laptop side, the base. So on the newer HPs, very flimsy, poor design, but it's all, I tell them, it's all gimmicks. So this happens all the time. You take to a shop, charge you a couple $100 to fix this thing, get it on the laptop, and so on and so on, blase, right? So I go, hey, let me check the ribbon. I go, well, it's not all the way in. So I grabbed it, moved it, put it in. I go, hey, this tape on this LCD screen, this ribbon, it's typically a one-time use. So when you take it off, see how I put it on, but see how it pops off. Scenario, you put it like that, you drop the laptop, it will dislodge itself, and then what? It gets it all apart again to get to that ribbon, right? So the idea is to put, Scotch tape, whatever tape you use that's stronger, put on top of it. I've been trying, it doesn't work. I was like, roll it real fast, like make sure it's flush. You can wiggle it in, and you feel it clip, and then from there, I'll go fire it up, and there you go. He's like, oh man, it turns on. I was like, it's cool, A for effort. You're trying, right? You kind of broke the LCD screen trim a little bit. But this is how you learn about working on laptops. If it's your laptop, you break your laptop. It's not a customer's, not nobody else's. It's your laptop. So now you have a pretty laptop with the broken. You buy the trim, but it's like $50-$80. Why just live with it? I go, it's cosmetics. That's all it is. It's cosmetics. So then he's like, they were like, he's like, man, that was awesome. And the mom just smiled, etc. And I was like, okay, cool, little man. A little fist bump. Have a good day. Stay fresh. Take care. And you put super glue on the hinges right there. Don't do that. That's a temporary fix. Put like an epoxy, JB Weld, etc. That's a lot stronger. And the deal is after it works correctly, just grab the centers from now on. It should last you a lot longer. If it dislodges itself again, I have to put the epoxy on the base and the JB Weld. If not, buy another LCD cover, which is about $50-$80. If so, you just be very cautious. And if it starts falling, I told him you start opening and closing, so you see it buckling in the corner wise. Just from now on, just leave it open. It's gonna suck, but now your laptop can't really close. Can snap it off again. Just leave it open and live with it. Hey, Lisa, welcome to live. How you doing? How's your week coming along? So, and I tell you, fist bump the little man. Good job, A for effort. If I told him, yo, you ever want to learn about computers? You have a computer question? I got you. I'll teach you. He's like, really? Like, I'll teach anybody. It's easy. It's not hard. I promise you at all. It's very easy. And then, so I'm leaving. Fist bump the mom, say have a good day, miss, take care, make sure he does good. And then from there, I left. Oh, actually, as I was leaving, I see him come out his house. And oh shoot, dang. 2 seconds, guys. They're calling me in 2 seconds. Now you can hear me. It's that's my nephew. I'll take on my father in a minute. But anyways, as he was coming out, and I was like, "Is everything good?" He goes, "No, yeah, everything's good. I just don't leave yet. My mom's gonna give you some money." I was like, "Don't worry about it." Really, like, yeah, I don't charge if I don't fix it. But you came here. I came here. I was coming down here anyways. As far as this type of town, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Really? Tell your mom, don't worry about it. You're doing good. Just, if you're if you're wondering about computers, I'll teach you. If you're computer questions, issues, I got you. This is easy. He's like, excited. Thanks, man. I was like, nah, you're good, little man. You're good. So, And that's why once again I'll definitely start doing more TikTok tutorials, which I was telling the second customer about that. Like really, like, oh yeah, I'll teach, because she's like, oh no, she's a old lady. She's like, they're hard. I go, nah, I promise you, they're not hard. They're really easy. Just we're brainwashed. The computers are hard to work on. You know, coding, software engineer, stuff like that. That's more difficult. But yes, you can learn them definitely. But working on computers itself, installing operating system software, no, it's really easy. Fine tuning, really easy. Double check why it's running. Paying doctor is hella easy. I promise that. So that, like, I'll start doing more of those for sure. But I'll probably do another. I'll be there for 15 minutes more. Then I'll definitely have to get off because I have to get ready and get out of here. But yeah, so that's my little computer world this morning. And once again, I love computers. And with that said, I have to call another customer because I gotta catch up with him in computers. So I'm trying to catch up with the world best as. I'm only one individual, so but at least I got computers going. Yeah. And with that said, I gotta do my own Dell laptop. DC port issues. I'm trying to figure it out, trying to find the corporate of the issue. If it's the charger, if it's the DC, I've tried different DC ports, I've repinned them. So my issue with my Dell laptop is that I can use it plugged in with charger wise, but I can't use it without it. It'll obviously shut off. So I'm trying to narrow down the issue. I think potentially it might be the wrong charging cable. I'll figure it out. If not, then it's basic, and if they're getting a different laptop that I have at home. What up, King Pistoletto? Welcome to Light. How's it going? How's your week coming? How's the family? How's life? How's health? But yeah, so but I'll start doing more lives during the day, at least a couple hours during the weeks. I could do it 5 times a week. So the idea potentially is 3 to 5 times a week. That should be suffice, Top a couple hours, maybe at nighttime I could do. So, and I got to do a lot of TikToks of questions that I've been asked. So, and I told me, I talked to them personally, your DMs. Probably have a good drive. Is there still snow? Oh, thank you, mommy. No, it's actually nice. It's about 30, 35 degrees, so it's chilly but fresh. But the snow is gone for the most part where it's been driven on. But then you do have your icy parts, so yes, we gotta be cautious. But oh no, now it's doable, so it's hella cold. But marches around the block, so I'll have the snow tires on for so long that by then I'll need some summer wheels to put on my summer tires, and then it'll be a lot better to work on my vehicle in general, because it's a lot warmer now right now where it's chilly woody. But it's seasonal areas here in this part of Eastern Washington, or Washington State in general, because Seattle's cold also. So yeah, they're dying over there. But it's good overall. As me work wise, I push windows. It's an open dock, so you feel everything. It sucks. It's cold. That's why you wear 2 hoodies. If it's too cold, 2 sweatpants, and I get around for the most part. The only down below glasses, they tend to fog up. So. But that's the glasses world. So, oh man, but yeah. How's your day start? I mean, how's everybody's day starting so far? I mean, once again, I have me personally, I have right now, which I highly recommend, which I'll do talk about when you go live, especially if you go live often, especially if when you go live, you got hella heads, etc. on your live, then I would highly recommend using the VPN just in case someone reports you, or if they want to try to ban you, they gotta find you before they ban you. So that's why I'm right now. I have the VPN going, so you get the free version of Android. I'm pretty confident Apple is the same thing. So, and then you can actually buy it, which will give you more options of what VPN service to use, etc., to mask your IP address. So, computer talk. I'm going back to sleep, but the girls are better. I am the only one still stuffed up. Oh, well, glad to hear about your daughters and stuffed up with a headache. Oh, yeah. That's me. I have like a little stuffiness. I have my ears plugged a little bit, and then my nose slightly runny, etc. Especially at work at night. It sucks, but it's a seasonal thing. That's part of, I guess, human nature / Mother Nature. We gotta adapt to the environment best as. And with the headache, no bueno. That's, Tylenol, Benadryl, potentially slow down the issue, but happy thoughts. Pickle sucks, babe. But me, I'm so tired. Like I did a live hella late last night, and I talked to you, and then I passed out apparently on you. So yeah, very exhausted. And I got up early to go to school. Then power walk for 45 minutes. Am I saying that right? I'm trying to think now. For 40 minutes to get back for 40 minutes, which is my good record now. You're catching the cold. I can hear it. Take extra vitamin C. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some medicine right now, most definitely. Because typically I get sick twice a year, in the spring and the fall. You know, it's a seasonal thing-ish. But yeah, I probably take the vitamin C. I think I have some. I'm not to buy some. But yeah, then go to work and see what happens. Get some orange juice when you get gas. Oh yeah, I'll try to get orange juice. The only downfall, my stomach's like really sensitive to it. Too much. Remember, I got a bitch stomach, so. Sorry. So like greasy food is negative. I'm lactose intolerant, and then it's citric acid. So I could eat it, I could drink it, eat stuff with citric acid, but it kind of messes me up. So I gotta be cautious. That's why actually before I do my protein shake, so I can be hella full and I'll be good for the day. You know, started with Jenny crackers, and it shed a lot more weight. So yeah, freaking tired. I probably actually got off. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll do this 1:15 my time, and then definitely off. Get for work, maybe take that 5-minute power nap, and then get out of here, put gas, a little bit of gas, and then go out of work and go at it again. And then see if they change the hours of work, so because that job is so erratic. They're trying to somewhat get things organized, but it's a lot of disorganization going on. But that's what my company's like. They tell them the bosses, like, yo, how long is the company been here for? And y'all still haven't figured out the formula how to make the company run smooth. Like, that's mind blowing to me. Like, I walk in here, I see all the wrongdoing. Fresh rates tomorrow, yeah. Getting twisted, hell yeah. So with that said, I have an idea. Cause you know how I always get, like the Church of Lost Dams, and then like the counselor therapists come at me. So the way you speak is just life's just it's just white and black. I'm like, well, once again the great part, right? The lost empath, one foot in, one foot out. They don't know be God. The double side of God's side. So I gotta talk to my homegirl here locally. Go to school with her. See how much she charges them plus to support her business. How much she charge me. That's not what I want to say, but to like to say, I make it so simple. I simplify it as just white and black. So the idea is once again I gotta see how much it's gonna cost me, but to dye my hair like that, this is the narc side, devil side, empath side, God side. So I was thinking about doing black, white, and then gray in the middle. So then when I do my braids, it'll be all tricolor, etc. But then for sure they're gonna really call me crazy, and then all the counselor therapists, psychiatrists, narc talk, am talk, anything that does talking about life or stuff, where they can call me really crazy. Like, yeah, you see it? Got him above my brows. Eventually I'm gonna have love, hate, and now it's in my hair. There you go. Like you said, yeah. I make the painting of life simplified every which way. Very, very small. Very easy to understand. It's very soft to simplify it. White and black and gray. That's it. But if you want to make, like I tell them, all the M snarks that talk about the M talk, narc talk, counselors, guys, therapists, that they want to make the picture of life colorful, learn about the brain, dopamines, all them big words. Do that. Go get lost. Do that most definitely. And make the picture of your life like Picasso. Very colorful, go get lost. And while you're lost, you still gotta deal with work, kids, partner, being broken, all that shit. And you're losing yourself with big terms that you don't need to. But that is your choice to do that most definitely. People will think you're repping the Raiders with these colors until you tell them. I never thought of that. I'm not a football fanatic, but not really when I say that. But I never thought of that. I Winks. Hey, Winks. How you doing? Welcome to live. How's it going? Followed you back, but yeah. So that's just an idea. I gotta price it out. See what's up. So the idea if it's not too costly, because I don't speak hair talk, etc., then I'll talk to her first, take care of that, and then try to do everything. I gotta see how much the time frame is with her to do that, and then from there, once I get hair talk, I gotta see if I can braid it right away, get it twisted, because if I can, because I don't speak dye hair talk, if I can, go in the morning or in the evening, whatever the situation is, and have her take care of that, then hit up. I forget her. I'm so bad at this. My hairstylist that does my hair, braids, etc. Twist it and Yakima, hit her up and do an appointment with her so I can just get my hair done. Boom, boom. Colored and then shoot to her and do before, for sure, before like this, salt and pepper, and then do the after, and then do the after, which is when it's twisted, and then yeah, rock it, rock that probably to my last dying breath, I guess you could say. I don't know, for a little while for sure at least. And once again, like me, I love bright colors because bright colors, and it's different, multicolor. It's what are you doing? Oh, what up, Asian? What's up, mom? What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to live. What the deal? But it's it's an attention getter. Like if you want to get attention, like me, I'm a dude rocking a pink shirt, right? And these want to the Mexico, I'm considered what they call it crazy, they call it gay, whatever, all good stuff. Only girls wear pink, only girls wear purple. I wear whatever I want to wear. I don't care what anyone says, because I tell you, yo, as long as my name is in your mouth, not a competition, but I'm winning. I'm not stressing about you. Like I know of you, but or even I don't know. I don't care about you. Like you're not in my life. Good, got a date tomorrow. How are you and Amber? Oh, awesome. Hey, awesome. Y'all behave out there. And we're doing good. We're blessed that we're Troy. She's on here. I can't really see her because especially because I have my VPN on, so in case I want to get blocked, someone wants to report me because they're bitter in life, etc. And it's harder for them to find me because they have to find the IP address. So we don't have a VPN on. Hey, this is 96. How you doing, hermano? How's your week coming along? How's life? How's your health? How's everything? Then once again, you won't get blocked as fast. You won't get report. They can report you, but they gotta find you. Why you gotta tell me to behave? I say sarcastic and bullshit. I talk to anybody like at work. Like when the guys and girls are leaving from the factory, because I'm in the dog side, the shipping side, right? So when they're leaving for out of work, they cut to our side. So I'll be telling all like the males, the females. I'll be, what up, fellas? Have a good evening, fellas. Drive safely. Remember, fellas, what? No talking to strangers, and they'll just crack jokes, laugh, right? And I be, don't forget. They be like, forget what? Don't talk to the girls. They're bad for you. Everyone just be bullshit and laughing, and vice versa for the females too. Them boys alone, man, they're not good for you. They're the devil. Just cracking jokes and bullshit. So, yeah, it's all about having fun in life, best as. And that's what I tell everybody, you make your own fun. And life in general, no matter if you're middle of nowhere. Lots of girls are bad for me, but you would be proud. Oh, well, yeah, just pushing weight, best as. And I know you're doing good. That's badass. Pound it, blow it up. I blocked one that showed me some red flags, and that's good. That's the deal. When the red flag pop up, like not really what I said, but they're broken. Like every church last time, like I was. Get out yourself. How broken am I? How healed am I? So your standards, let's say, as I say 1,000, your standards are 500, and they're 300, 200 below you. You can talk about with them, but I promise that you don't want to be with them because you always be picking them up when they're down. And then when you have your days, the idea is that they help you, but if they're down, they can't really pick you up potentially. So that's where it becomes a rocky issue. So you gotta read the red flags, observe the red flags, and have people on your standards, your level, your criteria. If not, go fall on your face again. Think not know that you can fix people. Nobody can fix nobody. That's a flaw as church last times. Lovers, healers, overthinkers, and what? Fixers. We think, not know. We can. That's why I tell you, think and not know. We can fix people. Nobody can fix nobody. A doctor can fix the human body, yes, but they can't fix our head. They can give us drugs, alcohol, pills, but all that does is numb you up, and then what? You run from your problems. It's just girls that have so many issues. I feel that they will be projected onto me like they want me to fix them. I can't do that. Almost definitely. It's because when we make them feel good and comfortable, they start becoming attached. But that's why, as an individual, you got to forewarn them, I'll talk with you, vibe with you, etc. But try not to catch feelings with me. I'm just talking about with you. No past boundaries. So in your head, don't think like you potentially have a shot, because a lot of them will believe they have a shot with you. And be, oh, you're talking to me, you're helping me out, you're guiding me, so I thought you liked me. Like, well, I like you as a friend, as an individual. I'm vibing with you, most definitely, but no more than that. Like, to be with you, no, I'm sorry. Why not? I might be rude to you, but you're still in the healing process. You're still trying to cover a situation. I'm 500, 200, it's not gonna work out. Or, well, how do you know? How many times are you gonna be falling on your face? How many times I pick you up when you're down? That's the question, And you can be there for a very long time. Oh, Ivani, what's up, Ivani? How you doing? What's up, hermanos? How you doing? Welcome to the live. I'll be here for a little bit longer, and I'm about to jump up actually because I gotta get ready for work. Tomorrow I'll try to come around early. If not, for sure, the next couple of days I gotta do some computer stuff and clean up home. But yeah, computer stuff. So I gotta get back in my grind to the fullest. I have a lot of computers to play doctor with, bring it back to life. See, and with that said, Kyo, what's up, hermano? What's up, Reina? What's up, Queen? What's up, sister? But like I said, I can fix computers. I was so happy. Welcome to the life. Likewise. But we can't fix people. We can heal, guide, support, uplift, for one, show mad love to all the amps, even narcs in the world, but we cannot fix them. That's the issue. That's our flaw. And that's where we fall on our faces many, many times in life. People, likewise, thank you. No, all special amps, 20 amps. We're all blessed. All God's disciples. If a lot of religious people get in their feelings, but we can all be God's. We're God's children. I love seeing your face. Oh, thank you. Likewise, and to all my and family. Even if you're narcs, I'll chop it up with you. I don't have nothing against you now. I can behind you guys. Oh yeah, you gotta hear that. And that's the cool thing about social media. We meet other M's, we vibe with them, show my love to each other. And that's the thing. What y'all do is TikTok about that. A lot of people say when you hear you say I love you, they think more traditional ways like passing boundaries. Like, nah, I love you because I have love for you. You're an awesome individual. And this is what happens, this is what we do. This is like, tell people I might ever meet you face to face, but the phone's close enough. This phone conversation is close enough. Love you here. Oh, thank you. I took it out. I'm about to put it back together otherwise, but tomorrow tonight, go home, take a shower stuff. I gotta brush it out because tomorrow I gotta do my braids therapy, twisted therapy. So, what you gonna call it? And the cool thing about my hairstylist was we talking about. She's a lot younger. She's probably like I would say 23, 25ish. I just twisted up. Oh yeah, I love braids, man. It's especially when they get down. They do the design. But her and I, we vibe. Like she gets out about my ink, and then we talk about life, etc. So for her, for me, it's all, once again, when we tell stories, vibing, it's free therapy for the whole world. A lot of people don't see it that way, but if you're going through issue and you're venting, you're just talking to vibing, you're talking to vibing, but at least now you release whatever's in your head, So I thought it was free therapy, and that's why we talk about all that. And she was telling me, you have all this positive talk, etc., but why don't you talk about religion? I was like, well, that also when it gets tricky. I could talk about it. The only downfall, I don't like to talk about race, religion, politics, especially on TikTok. People, too many unicorns and butterflies, they're getting the feelings. If I say anything correctly, they'll report me and I get banned. So I avoid those conversations best as. I'm here for you too. Oh, likewise, hermano. Everyone out here, I'm here for you in the world 1,000. I love talking about this. Life, relationship, cyber, amps, and arcs. This is my world. This is all our world because everybody will teach you traditional ways. Go to school, get a job, get a partner, get kids. Yeah, that's traditional, but they don't tell you how people function. That's a downfall. So that's when you find your face and you stay there because religion, because of culture, because my parents did it, grandma did it. Kids are involved, history's there, time, etc. Blah blah blah. No, at least be happy in life and be blessed. If not, if you have a broken partner by your side, broken at home, what are you gonna do to fix it? You can fix your home if you choose to, but on your side, if your partner can't do their half, communication, comprehension, keep on to the wall, keep clashing, and the idea is to be there how long? That you're as you ask yourself, and then eventually need an answer for yourself. Froze. Oh, it's probably freezing up potentially because either I have my VPN on or the TikTok servers are loading up. My site shows a green dot, so that shows there's a good connection. If it's yellow, I believe it's called it'll say unstable. When it's red, it's losing connection. So more likely, if it's freezing once again, it's potentially the server itself, and which makes no sense to me because I'm a geek, I'm a computer technician, and TikTok makes hella money off of us, hella money. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when people gift you gifts, TikTok takes 70% of that, and the TikToker gets 30%. So let's say it's the $10 gift, TikTok gets $7, then you or the TikToker only gets $3. So, and TikTok making all this money, right? And they can't fix the servers. That's to me, that's mind blowing. Seriously, mind blowing to me. So yeah. Oh, thank you. We're all special. We're all special. That's what we vibe with each other. That's why I have, Frother last stamp. When say how you in my head, how we vibing. I go, my motto, it's hard to see, but it's your pain is my pain. I died like you died. That's my motto to everybody. So my personal notes when I was going through it almost 2 years ago. It's 20 months now, I believe. Not good. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. That's social media. It's all about entertainment. That's where the hustle's at. And I just forewarn everybody that when they gift me, like, yo, you can give me, but I'm gonna educate you how TikTok works. So if you're out there, if you're out there gifting, but let's say for example you're a TikToker and they gift you all the time, and so basically people are giving you money, right? And from there, wise, you can get it back most definitely, because not really when I say this, it wasn't ever your money, it was your followers' money. Then yeah, support them most definitely, but we choose to. But once again, TikTok is making bank, man, paid zillions every day. I love you even more. Oh, thank you. No, it's I love you too. I love the whole family and squad. It's a motto, It's that's how we do. That's why I vibe with everybody. I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor, I'm not a warrior. Just telling a story. And with the nurse doing both, and now I comprehend why each relationship failed, why did the whole fade, why did body hopping. I lost myself, and that's why it's all tertiary last stamps. The more people you lay down with, you destroy yourself, and you will lose love for yourself. Everybody you lay down with. If you do the whole fade, male, female, with 1 or 1,000, the more bodies you lay down with, back to square one, I promise you will lose yourself, And that's the ish. It is not to lose yourself, but a lot of us do. And we wild out, and we potentially fall to what? Drugs, alcohol. Potentially one that don't, because you lost yourself so bad, you're tired. You're tired of the situation, so you don't want to deal with. It's not love. It's love hurts. Nah, which actually had my chest right here. It's my metaphor I told my first baby mom, which I created. I guess I haven't found no one that says it, but love is good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. So like my tattoos asked me how can love be bad? I was like, at the time I said, well, think about it. If you're in a toxic relationship, you had a shit partner, and they moved on to cheat, etc., and you're still like a dummy. That's when love hurts. It hurts so bad. It sucks because you can't get rid of this love. It's not a light switch in it, and you die. But now that I know what I know, it's like, no, love doesn't hurt. Toxic love hurts. Pain hurts, most definitely. But not love. Love is pure, innocent, healing, soothing, Care Bears type of shit. It's awesome. And that's why, obviously, at the time when I got the thing done, I was still going through it. And that's why, and then I have this with my first member. I mean, the way you meet somebody is the way you lose somebody. So if you meet him as a player, you lose him as a player. You meet him on his phone, you lose him to the phone. It's just logic. I didn't create it. It's just logic, If your partner got up and left, don't worry about it, because typical body hopping, right? And then the M supply to be, they're going to get more destroyed than you are. So the idea eventually is to focus on you and not them, not your ex, because you can't do nothing about it. The ball's rolling, it's the idea. But you can tell your story. Yeah, porn arc, tell your story, Likewise, all good vibes. All other people too, 1,000. Good people are so beautiful, 1,000, mommy. Thank you, all about good vibes and love. Oh, most definitely. What's up, Coco Farias? How you doing? It's a lie. But yeah, most definitely, that's how I have all my ink. So that's life lesson where I suffered, amps and arcs, war, etc. And that's why I have a lot more. The idea, quote unquote, is to be done with all my ink this year. So I have quite a bit of ink. I got to do my neck, my forearms, my hashtags, my shoulders. Because I always say, who knows you better than you? If you believe in the higher power, whatever, I don't care if, whatever your God, whatever your devil is to you, whatever positive, negative is to you, is yourself, the devil, and God. So I'm going to get the devil on my left shoulder, God, or I'll figure out, Jesus, etc., on my right shoulder. So this is the only 3 people, myself and these 2, always in my ear. So I have a choice to do good or to do bad. You do good, M side. If you do bad, narc side. All socialists, we have narcissist traits. That's why we do what we do, Bobby, you'll always be one of my favorite people. Oh, like I mean, we're blessed. 1,000, thank you. I feel like I'm done because nowadays I'm seeing that he's famous in TikTok by manipulation. Who's famous by masking? Bless your body, mind, soul. Bless all of us here. Most definitely 1,000. And I hope I don't kill your name, like Julo Hulu. I feel like I'm done because nowadays I'm seeing that he's famous in TikTok by manipulation. And when you say that, as far as like your ex, I'm asking. Look at your bio. But even if he is famous from TikTok, remember anyone can become famous on TikTok. But the idea is to read people, judge people automatically. 0 to 30 minutes. Imps and arcs, squares and circles. What are they? Are they good or are they bad? You know, the idea is eventually to learn how to people. If not, then you will fall on your face many, many times because anyone can manipulate. Narcissist 1000 are beasts what they do, but they're robotic. You can know me as Renu. Oh, welcome Renu. Welcome to live. That's the deal. You put that energy on yourself and self-love. No point in getting annoyed. Almost definitely, yeah, because remember, traditional love stamps and narcissists, we have narcissist traits with the exact same thing a narcissist does. So with that said, you know, the smear campaign, you know, you can, you know, have, you know, which I would do take that person about imps and arcs, both sides worry about the reputation. The difference is a narcissist, 1000, that's all they have is a reputation. That's all they have. Expose them, call them out on the shit, then what? They have to prove themselves, they have to validate themselves. And then I tell imps and arcs, when you start validating yourself, and you know for a fact 1000 that comment is not true, then why even open your mouth about it? Just tell me, you know, think is not knowing. First and foremost, I know I'm not that. You think I am. Can you please elaborate to me why you think not know I am that? Why are you saying that about me? And typically they'll, you know, be very abusive, pop up, maybe get physical abusive. Because why? Reactive abuse. Because you call them out the shit, and people die over petty words. And back to square one, the whole world beefs over petty, simple little words. Take words away. Take language away. If we're gonna look at each other, communicate like back in caveman times, and that's it. We don't have no one to speak, sign language type of shit. And these words can't kill nobody, right? It would have to be science type of thing. So yeah, you're right, but it's really hurt. Even the pain, you still have a choice to focus on you. Take that love and put it back. Oh yeah, what's up, mommy? For sure. And for sure it does hurt because, you know, like if you're doing good, you did best as, now they're smearing back in, you know, they're just smearing your name, making you look bad at that, and which is a job. Narcissists beast at what they do. The downfall, they're all robotic. They can't be fixed. Potentially can change if they choose to, but they're broken to the last dying breath. Why? Because they can't ever learn to love themselves, mind, body, heart, soul, and self 1000. Traditional last times, like I was traditional, I was hurt, the categories I created. You know, I'm a 2020 up now in the Matrix. We do the same thing as them. He took advantage from me through lying and manipulation. Oh yeah, that's for sure narcissist 1000. But remember that the curveball, traditional last stamps, we have narcissist traits. I can love bomb you, I can gaslight you, I can sell you that fake romantic love story. I can do the Jada August entanglement, aka what? Phone, touch me at the party. Cheating, the modern day say cheating, entanglement. I can be verbally abusive and physically abusive, all narcissist traits, but I'm not a narcissist. I'm just a traditional last stamp, but narcissist traits and broken. I don't know what I am. So you gotta be very cautious. Pain takes longer to get over than the actual emotional tie because of the deceit of trauma. Oh yeah, for sure, my 1000. Pain can be get over, but it's definitely the trauma for the situation. That's why I say, you know, that's why I'm getting my neck. I always talk about the mansion, right? The rapper NF. If you Spotify, YouTube, etc., put NF and the letters NF and put the song, you know, put mansion. Listen to the song word for word, break it down to the fullest. And basically, I took his analogy. His analogy is basically as his doors of pain are closed, locked up, etc. He talks about not going, you know, the room of abandonment, the room of pain. Don't quote me for all the words they use for each room, but he has them locked up. He does not want to go in there because he knows that if he opens the door, he'll get lost again, and he doesn't want to do that. So he has the doors of pain closed. Tells the women believe in his word on social media, but that's all manipulation. Oh yeah, most definitely. But what I recommend to you, honestly speaking, wise, tell your story. Tell your story. Don't worry about his followers, etc. First and foremost, you're a woman, right? So women support women 1000 before males support males 1000, right? So just tell your story. Now it's remember in relationship, friendship, coworkership, etc. A and B, it's you and him. A and B, and that's it. Not all your family, his family, the world, etc. That's called what? C through Z, the third parties. They can use them to manipulate and build their smear campaign. Both sides, traditional stamped and narcissist. We can both do smear campaigns, like my ex and I, etc. Her people don't knock on me, but I love to debate. I'm a beast at what I do because I know what I know. So I have fun with the situation. They try to come at me, I'll just put them into place. And I'll stab them in the heart. Now, with that said, the only reason why you know that information about us, that situation is because why? She's told you, or she went on social media, posted it. So with that said, take that information, tell you what I just told you, what I did, and I do this self-accountability. Take that to your boss. Go report to your boss. And they all got triggered. That's not my boss. I'm never report to her. Like, I do what I do best. I trigger the world. Amsterdam. That's what happened on me. Before I didn't have my ink here, or here really. But I tell you, yo, I trigger the whole world. That's my job. I figured out my mission in life to trigger the whole world, amps and arcs, and that to get your attention. Now I will sit there and talk to you, elaborate with you. My side, behind the screen, face to face, nose to nose, radio chat, phone call, etc. I'm doing communication comprehension. Your side, communication, you can comprehend today, tomorrow, 20 years from now. Your choice. Nothing to force upon at all. That's your choice. I know clearly that he used me, but I'm in pain. I'm gonna tell you this real fast for sure. The more people you support you, I promise you this, you can let go faster, you can heal faster. Because anyone that you support team, you can vent to. You know, video call, text, DM, video chat. Like type it, yo, I'm a people I buy with. Yo, DM me. We can video chat, call, etc. I can be part of the support team. I can heal you guys, support you, uplift you. For one, you should have mad love. But remember, I can't fix you. You can't fix I. The only person that can fix ourselves, and that's it. Who's always in our ears? Mentally, because your head's your best friend, your worst enemy in your mansion. Yourself, the devil, and God. There you go. So that's what you're working yourself, and it's day by day baby steps. You know, I say it easily because I'm over it. Yes, 1,000. I am on social media because he's making fake and keep attacking me with the wrong abuse. Oh, make fake accounts. That's the job because he's trying to see if he can still trauma bond you. Oh, well, if he has a trauma bond you, because if you take him back and you feel sorry for Relegate Jazz, which that's the flaw of Trisha Lost Temps. What is it? Which I'm gonna call it. Okay, so Trisha Lost Temps, right? Or they say empaths. What's the definition of them? They'll say lovers, healers, overthinkers. So what I say is my definitions and what I created, Trisha Lost Temps. What are you? Lovers, healers, overthinkers, and what? Fixers. What do y'all worry about? Love, time, death. Watch The Collateral Beauty. That's where I've been saying for many years, but that's my flick, and that's why I tell all amps and arcs, watch that. I probably got your tissue box. You'd be shedding so many tears because it triggers so many emotions. And then out of the 5 W's, who, where, why, whom, why? I think I went too much. But anyway, what's your favorite question with the cherry on top? Why? Why they cheat on me? Why am I going through this? Why every time I do good, they do me dirty? It's always why. You know, that's what I was thinking. But the wild thing about that is, go through your healing, awakening part. Once the question's here, this side, the answer's there. But right now, it's just mumbo jumbo because you have too much overthinking going on. You lost control of yourself. I'm praying things get better. Oh, day by day basis is funny. You know, that's all we can do. You know, and then the more people in support team, like I say, it will get better. But everything starts with us. We control our world. We control our environment best as that. You have to push all narcs in the beginning, all narcs and energy vampires away. Like I said in the beginning, eventually when you go through your healing, awaken part, you can potentially talk to your exes, narcs or amp, and then sit there and talk to them about, you know, elaborate with them. But their choice to talk to you. Now they can say, no, you're stupid, ignorant, you're retarded, you're crazy. Cool, that's what you're doing, but I'm blessed. Thank you. You know, you don't have to forgive me nothing. I already forgave you a long time ago, and I forgive myself. Thank you. Now you did closure on your side. They could hate you to the last damn red. Doesn't matter, because anyone the bum said, right, baby mom, baby father, ex, etc. It could be 10 years later. You see each other, fuck you, either verbally or mentally, right? In your head, like for example, if I was my ex, or I tell anybody, anyone gives you shit, don't matter if it's a partner, coworker, boss, I don't give a shit who it is. Any emperor narc that gives you shit, tell them this. And you have nothing against them. But whatever situation, they got the feelings, the jealousy, etc. Be like, yo, stab him in the heart. Or I say stab him in the ribs, inside, etc. You know. And, you know, along with my name, and it's in your mouth, and it's not a competition, I'm winning. And in your head, your mansion, that door of pain, I own it. I eat my popcorn, watch Collateral Beauty, smile on your face, living there rent free. And I don't need to talk to you. I keep it short with you. So when are you going to let me go? Because I love it there. And you stab him in the heart. Big time, because you're just like, you said that's not true. If it's not true, why are you clashing with me? If it's not true, why are you still talking about me? See? I live in your head. That head, that room, mine. Thank you. I took out warrant on him, cyber stalking, but now he's not bothering. Do you think he attacked me? Oh, if he's cyber stalking, yeah, that's his job. Just, you know, even though he's quote unquote moved on, he has social media, he's feeling great. He's just trying to see what you're doing, keep tabs on you, etc. The idea is not to let him do that. And for sure, yo, and I can't speak in the country, but in America, do it the right way, do it the right way. Get the police involved. Most definitely. How do you beat any empanarch in this nation? Justice system. Best as typically they favor females and kiddos before males, before fathers, etc. So, yeah, way better chance than males do 1,000. Attack me again after case dismissed. Nowadays, he gets trouble, so he's not bothering me. But I'm worried. Well, try not to be worried about it. Best as once again, I highly recommend having a support team because you can talk and mentor like that. You can always DM me, video chat, whatever you're comfortable with. It's not about I at all. It's about you guys. Everyone's behind the screen on all platforms. Eventually, I will go live on all my platforms. So I tell you, it's all about you guys. Nothing about me at all. At all. I'm blessed and I've already figured it out. I'm just telling a story and that's it. For warning you and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You can call me crazy, even stupid in Spanish culture. You go against your peoples, your family. I don't care. I'm my own culture. I am myself. I'm not part of the crowd. They didn't ever give a shit about the crowd. I am my own crowd. You can be your own crowd. Bless you. Hurts me. Oh no, it sucks. But definitely that's the part of being Trisha Lost Stamp is you put yourself in another shoe, and then you get emotional, because you've been there, dealt it, seen it, observed it. Most definitely, it gets very emotional. And the idea of that's what we want to save the world, right? That's why we don't have the money, the status, the power in order to do that. Mentally we do, physically we don't, right? So the idea eventually is to work on yourself, because then when you go through your healing process, awaken woke process, then the emotions will be here and there, but not really, because now you comprehend the situation. You don't. If you get too much in your feelings, it can fog your train of thought, etc. So, and that's why when another hurt people, two swears together, then you believe you can help them, save them, because we're lovers. And beginning, we're lovers, healers, overthinkers, and fixers. We think, and I know we can fix them. I'm up here at 500 doing good in life, and they're doing bad. You start talking about them, catch your feelings, and now you're with them. The downfall doesn't be toxic because you're up here and they're down there, and then they bring you down to their level. And then if you lose yourself, back to square one again. Now you try avoid doing that. You matter too. Oh yeah, most definitely. All Church of Lost Stamps 2020. We all most definitely matter which way. And then I tell thanks to my brother King Rey Hermano. Kyle, he goes by Use Love First, whatchamacallit. Yo, if you go on my YouTube channel, my TikTok, my bio, it says like TikTok live, duo live with Kyle. That's an awesome. I love watching. After you watch the whole thing, but it's that's a beautiful thing about using social media technology, because you can rewatch yourself. Because when you're doing duo live, you're just talking and vibing, right? You're comparing notes, and that's what we're doing. It was an awesome session, man. Like me, I'm a little person. I'm like compared to him or anyone that's like famous on here, I'm a dot, a speck, Julio. I'm gonna recruit your name. I apologize, but you're welcome. Man. I'm here for you and the whole world. I tell you, don't be shy. DM, etc. I give my number to all them squad, so you don't ever feel you shoot me a text. I'm going through it. Like that'd be cool. Let's I'm working, etc. Because we all have lives. I'll talk about with you. I'll try to respond to text. If not, I'll do voice messages. I have a lot of M squad going through it, and they'll leave me audio voices like 2-5 minutes. They'll be talking, and they're like, man, it's been like 10-12 minutes. So I tell you, I text them back. It's cool. You're just talking and vibing, because obviously I'm working, we have our lives, I'm sleeping, etc. So you're just elaborating, and this is your free therapy, because you're talking and vibing, letting it out. Because if you ball it up, you keep wearing the mask smells, eventually you have a breakdown. Very unhealthy to do that, and then it'll catch up to you. I promise you will. So, but kids, I already passed like 30. I was supposed to get off at 1:30 because I'll get off at 1:15 actually, but I gotta get off. I apologize for the quick short notice, but I'll try to jump on lives, the idea, quote unquote, for sure an hour or two, Monday to Friday, I don't know, I guess 10 to 12ish. I'll just jump on. How about that? But figure 10 to 12ish. The latest I can go is 1:30 or 1:15ish. I gotta shoot to work. So, and then go to work and just bullshit, because I work. My coworkers see my TikToks, and they be like, "Yo, can I talk to you about that?" And I'm talking and vibing. I love you, oh yeah, I love you too, Reina Queen, my sister. I love all the M squad all day, every day. And this is what we do. We support each other every which way, day by day, baby steps. Keep it 1,000 always. Love everyone. Oh yeah, but definitely, this is the beautiful thing about social media. Once again, we might never see face to face, nose to nose, but this phone suffice, internet suffice. Use the phone correctly, not incorrectly. Sneaking links, if you do your sneaking links, it's called what? Premeditated. That's have it on me. Premeditated choice to do your J-Dog entanglement. Oh yeah, be safe out, take care. Likewise, everyone out there, be safe. Day by day, baby steps. Keep it 1,000. I'll tell you, don't feel alone. I got you in the whole squad. Take care, be safe. Ciao.